All right, so this is the door. You come through here, little entrance area. Right to the left, you have a half bath. Right across here, just a closet. This is tile floor. You come in here, they have it set up as a Jack and Jill office, but it could be like a office, indoor, guest bedroom. So they have one here, and they have the bathroom here. It's a full bath. Got a little bit of step down here. This room seems a little bit larger, probably maybe your office type of deal. Gives you plenty of closet space, and it's got like a dog door already, so the dogs would be happy. Coming out here, leaving the carpet, back to the tile. This is where you came in. Step down. You've got lofted ceilings. Here, and I'll walk you through. Maybe kind of laid out here is the dining room. And they have the sun lights there. This is their weight room that we'd probably make into my office. Keegan, who was shown the house, said throughout the whole house, every room has their own sound system that plays through a master. Obviously these would shut if we wanted to for privacy. And you have the kitchen. It's a really nice kitchen, big refrigerator underneath areas, lots of cabinet space. The tile's not as bad as it looks on the photos. It's still kind of like a Minecraft game. So obviously something we would have to replace eventually. But lots of big kitchen, lots of cabinetry. If you go out of the kitchen and make your first left, they have a laundry room. So it'll be an area plenty of area to kind of put your purse up or whatever you want. They got the cabinets. And looks like they have the push door here too. Because this is an older house, but they have done a lot of renovations over the years. This would probably be Michaela's or Austin's room, big room. I would say, excuse me, size-wise, probably about as big as Michaela's, maybe a little bit different. They have it set up that you have a closet this way, and then also another closet this way, so ample space. And then they have a shower, bathroom, vanity, so plenty of space. And then, if we walk out this door here, oops, you have access to the garage. You have an underneath area to protect you from the rain. This is the front. I will show you that, a walk area. This would be the garage that you would park in. They do have a Tesla charging station right there. Looks like a little attic area there. Back door, obviously they have a lot of shit, but you know, back door area there. But it's probably a 2-car garage, but realistically it would be a 1-car garage. And then on this side over here, they have access to the AC units. You know how some of them have them inside the house. Theirs are outside, but you still have areas for, you know, tools and stuff like that, like they have. So it's a fairly decent size garage. And This is garage from the outside. The basketball court. The gate is automatic, and then there's a gate on the other side. The second gate is manual, so this one is not automatic like the first one. Then you have all this parking here, and then you have parking all the way back here, and then the grass area, AC units, and then the septic tank would be way back there, and that's a back door for the garage, and then the second back door. So you actually have two entrances to the garage on the side. You have an overflow pond up there in that gated area. Neighbors over there, neighbors over there, a road up there. You really can't hear much. Lots of foliage. Again, this is the house. This is the side area there. So I'm going to go back into where we came from. So again, this is the garage entrance. Now we're coming back in. Going through here. Everything's tile. Like I said, the big kitchen. Again, lots of cabinetry. Sunlights. Let's see. We got that. Nice bar area. Looks like it holds, what, 5? Columns aren't that bad, so that's nice. Entertaining wise, like I said, you have the lofted ceilings that probably go 6, 8, 12, probably a good 20 feet, maybe 18, 20 feet. They have built-in cabinets that actually look nice. Probably about an 85 or 90 inch TV, so you can see how much room you have here. Open cabinetry built in. They kind of have a sectional similar to ours, but reversed. So definitely, I think they have plug-ins, so that's nice. They have an area here for a table. Again, they have a table there, so maybe the bar could go there if we wanted it. Lots of openness to see everything outside. And you go down the hallway. I believe this is the closet that actually has some of the stuff in it. Yeah, so this is HVAC, but they have a big attic up there also. And then you can see that there is tons of storage area in here. So that's nice. And you come around here, and your first right is another big bedroom, probably larger than Michaela's also. So if Austin wanted this one, or if Austin wanted the first one, both kids would get a big, big bedroom. I believe this is, yeah, so this room here is going to be where your Wi-Fi, internet, all of that stuff is. Hot water heater is based in this one room here. It is carpet, so that's probably going to have to be pulled out. Then you come in here, and then you have a nice bedroom, excuse me, a bathroom. You got the toilet, a little storage area, nice size shower, vanity, very big walk-in closet. So plenty of space. Nice tile here. Like I said, crappy carpet, but it is what it is. So that part's nice. And again, every room's got speakers built in for surround sounds. You can create them all. Going down the hallway here, let's see, we've already been at 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. This is the 5th. There's a little bit of a step here. This is the master bedroom. Again, carpet that we'll probably have to pull out and change out. It is lofted ceilings. Again, you have the nice lights and you have the surround sound coming through the house. Beautiful views. So you get to see outside of the lake. You actually get to see the swimming pool also. The neighbors are next door there. You really can't see them too well, so that's good. Then you go through the master bedroom to the master bath. You got a nice big shower, walk-in shower. You got a big tub. The tile's not as bad as it looked online. So again, not terrible. So that's good. Looks like you got enough stuff to put your soap products, and they have a little built-in thing there for soap products also. You kind of have the his and hers vanity. You have different commodes. You walk in here, they have a finished closet. So you have lots of space here. It's lofted, so they have like all their suitcases up there also. They have their dressers built in there. Let's see if I can pull this back a little bit. They have the dressers. So it's a decent size. It's not big enough to kind of put like a something to sit down on, but you can come out here and change. All right. So that's the inside. And then what I'm going to do is just come out the master bedroom. Then you have the pool. Everything's brick. This would be the living room where the big TV was. You have like a little step down area. Decent sized pool. Yeah, it's tacky artwork in it, like little turtles, but that's fine. Waterfall. I would say the swimming pool is probably about the size that we have. Maybe a little bit smaller, maybe about the same size. They have a full area here for cooking. So it looks like they have refrigerators, propane, they have the sink, propane areas, shelving area, the barbecue. You have a little area over there for sitting down. You have three big fans. You do have a TV built over there. It's up quite a bit. I mean, in theory, if you wanted to, you probably could go ahead and block off this little, what is it? The frame here, and put, some 2x4s up and make this blocked off and put a TV up there. Back here, this is where all your pool pump is. They have all that there. And then they have an overflow. This walks out to the front where I showed you earlier. And then this is just like a shed for some of their tools and stuff like that. You got this way. You can either go this way to the boat dock, or we're going to go back inside here. So you got all of that. And then you have some plants built in, a little hammock. It's all brick. Plenty of space to put chairs up. I mean, it's a gorgeous view. There is a dog door built in there too, so not only can they run out from the room, they can actually then go out of here too. This is all fenced, so you don't have to worry about the dogs going nuts. I mean, the next house over is pretty small. You have a big area here of all grass. Where I'm standing up here, this used to be a sand volleyball, so you can kind of see some of the sand. So they just let it go. So in essence, we could put a volleyball court up here and put some sand. Kind of cool. It's all enclosed. There's your vegetation. You have the beautiful cypress trees. You do have a brick path here that allows you to walk down the boat ramp. You can go out the way I did through the grass. There's another entrance where you can go the way that when I was showing you the boat, the pumps, the pool pumps. So you walk all the way down here, full vegetation all across here. And then again, you got the cypress and everything. This is gated. And you have a pool shed, or boat shed, I should say. They said that they just kind of keep some of the boat stuff on there. I mean, it's seen its better days. It's old. So eventually we'll probably need to fix this ramp. And then I don't know what type of critters might be in there. You have a little bit of grass here. They kind of have set up like a little pit. And lots of cypress trees. You can't cut down cypress trees, so you gotta leave them. But there's still great views. This is kind of overgrown, so this is something that we would have to kind of cut down on. They said that they cut it down like a month ago, and it's just been really rainy out here. This is a spring lake, so it's natural springs, they were saying. And then they actually have where that tube is, I don't know if you can see it, they pull the irrigation up, I believe, so they're actually irrigating from the lake, so that it's not costing them money. This is a big deck. So they have a couple kayaks or canoes here. They have a motorboat that Jay said he will ask for that to be part of the deal, because they're looking to sell it, and we shall see. The neighbor's lots are over there, and then the other neighbor does not have a pier. And looks like they got a few chairs here for sun tanning, relaxing. Big lake. It's Bear Lake because it's shaped as a bear. And this is all motorized, and then obviously you could put jet skis or whatever out here. Then it's a pretty big deck that they just refinished. And then you're up here, and they got a couple chairs up here for just relaxing. And again, very quiet lake. They said they don't get alligators here. It is fresh spring water, and if they do ever see an alligator, there's a team that comes out, picks it up, and transports it to another location. And then this is looking back at the house, and that is it.